So today we're sitting here with Mr. Carl A. Jackson, candidate for the 45th President of the United States. Welcome, Mr. Jackson. And today we want to use this opportunity to uh, give you some insight into Mr. Jackson and his positions as he runs for President of the United States. And one of the things we want to ask about is we know that open free market capitalism is what America is all about. But we also know that the corporations run most of what's going on in this country. How do you see yourself changing the system, the way that the system is currently structured as far as open free market is concerned?
Thank you very much. Speaking to the American people, and we need to be educated how important it is to work and to have a job in this nation. We really looking at open free market, vending that people can vend on private property. These are jobs that we can create. We're talking about creating over 50 million jobs within the next 4 to 8 years of my administration. We need everybody to work. Everybody should have a job in this country. I think it's very, very important because people are not being responsible. People need to recognize how important it is to work.
And one of your other issues that have been at the forefront of your campaign has been privatized security as far as our airspace. You mentioned earlier in the conversation that we can see the country spending money to protect the country as a whole, but what about the pockets and areas like Chicago, who had over 60 shootings this past weekend? How do you want to address our airspace?
Well, one thing about it is that we protect our airspace as coming into our nation from predators or other countries and everything, but we do less for our communities and our neighborhoods and our cities and our towns. We want the guns that are being shot in our communities and everything. Innocent people are getting killed. We want people to go to the fire range. If you want to shoot a gun, we can privatize that. We can have people to open up gun range in our neighborhoods, in our communities, in our cities, and that this is where you shoot your gun. Anyone that shoot guns in the city limits, we want to know who shot the gun, where the gunshot came from. Do you have a permit? Or do you have a license? There's a lot of stolen guns. There are guns out here that people don't suppose to have. And so we want to get the guns off the street. We want to have a special task force in every city, every police force to have a special task force to get these guns. We're going after the guns in our neighborhoods, in our cities, around this nation.
Now, we know that there's been a campaign going on for the last 2 years. Right now, we've narrowed down to the three majors. We have Hillary Clinton, Bernie Sanders, and Donald Trump. But you've been squeezed out of your opportunity to be a part of debates, to be a part of the dialogue that's taking place. What is it that you're looking for from the media, be it print, TV? What is it that you're looking for?
Well, one thing about it is that we have to understand is that I'm from the state of Mississippi. The state of Mississippi don't have but 3 million people. All the people have migrated from the state of Mississippi to up north. And so therefore there's no jobs there. And what is happening is that the media haven't not given us a fair share towards the American people. We're speaking up for the people that don't have a job. There are so many homeless people around this nation. I just left Washington, D.C., Dallas, and Houston. There are people that's homeless. And just here in Atlanta, Georgia, I went to Pine Street and Peachtree Street. There's over 1,000 people over there that's homeless, and parents and babies, and they're pushing strollers of people that's homeless.
So you're saying that the message is not getting out about the people that desperately need the attention, the homeless, the unemployed. There's a lot of rhetoric, but there's no message being truly gotten out that addresses those issues.
That's right, that's right. We have over 92 million people that's unemployed in this nation. It's only 330 million people in this country. We have too many people that's unemployed. A lot of these people that's homeless, they can be working. And the reason why a lot of people are not working because of the background check, they have felonies and all that. And you say, and many other people say there are many jobs out here, but where are the jobs at? Are the people qualified? We need to understand that we can balance the budget. We can have a surplus by getting everybody working. There's too many people that are not working. People need to be educated how important it is for people to work in this nation.
Okay. And the one last issue that we wanted to deal with is the fact that we know that over $2 trillion has been spent on the war. What kind of money are you asking to go towards the jobs and other issues?
That's right. President Obama, he inherited this deficit that we have right now. Fought 3 wars in the Middle East, spent over $2 trillion, and we're asking the United States government and the United States Treasury for only $100 billion in the first 4 years of our administration. We want to take this money and create jobs, get everybody working. You're going to see a difference in this nation. The have-nots, the people do not have much. People that are on food stamps have been cut off. There is so much that are happening in this nation. This is why you have so much people in this country that are disrespectful in many ways to each other because there are not enough jobs. We need to create the jobs for this nation and get America back working again.
And is there one last thing you'd like to say to the people before we go?
Thank you very much. I want to say to the American people, you haven't heard about us because the debate has been going on across this nation. And I think it's unfair that you, the American people, have not been recognized and represented like they should be. And I want to say this right here. I am willing to be the next President of the United States of America, the 45th President of the United States, the Commander-in-Chief. We're going to get our country back by getting people working. America, this is our chance, this is our opportunity to make a difference. We need you. We need you to help us to take this country back with jobs. God bless America, and we need you. Thank you very much.
Thank you.